Oh man, I'm so glad it's warm. Hopefully you got my whole body in there. Been using Encima's tactic of like a mobility stick, just a stick to help get into certain positions. The ankle dorsiflexion is just not there, especially on this right side. I've rolled that ankle so much. I have to go a little bit wider. As much as I like how nice it is and warm it is, it's going to be a hot summer because there was hardly any snow. I've been meaning to get outside all day today, but haven't until now. I wanted to hopefully get more sun. Testing the mobility of the ankles, the knee, the flexibility of the hips. You don't use it, you lose it. It's cliche because it's true. I've been trying to use this for a pistol squat support. Because my dorsiflexion is just not there. Can also use it for dragon support, but man, that's a ways away. Someone's flying a drone. Okay, I'm gonna get these Dragon 360s. So if I want the cloud hopper, that's my boom, 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 boom. So the rope is always hitting the same spot. Even that made me dizzy. Okay, where do I go from there? How does Tim Sheaf make it look so easy? This is a... So that would be... Man, what an interesting pattern. You have to connect each jump. Yeah, that wouldn't make sense because I'd have to be like almost gainering, if that even makes sense, like gainering the jump. Oh my gosh, it keeps wrapping around my foot. Man, how did I start getting it the other day? Okay, so I don't know if this is gonna work. Tim Sheaf definitely is the master when it comes to creating your own patterns, and he was a parkour athlete, so he just has it. I mean, I'm a parkour athlete too, but nothing like him. So that is the 360. It's always on the same side. Dragon Roll 360s always hit the same side. It's going to be this side. So if I'm doing... I need a 180 jump. 180 jump. 180 jump. I really need to slow it down. Really, really need to slow it down. 180 jump. 180 jump. I mean, it's like, how do I even slow it down? Okay, we might be getting somewhere. Those are harsh landings. My 180 jump is turning into a 90 jump. I need to land like step, like 1, 2, not with both feet down at the same time. Oh my gosh, see, I'm gainering it. I'm twisting too much. I don't know if I'm thinking too much about it or not enough. I'm definitely not doing that right. It needs to hit behind me again. I'm skipping like half of the dragon roll. This is crazy. That's definitely not it. That can't be. Yeah, so upon further examination, that was most definitely not it. Boom. Boom. Okay. Really slow it down. I think I got the motion. Now I can slow it down a little bit. I got 1.5. I went out of frame. That was definitely correct. All right, that last one was it. I just have to solidify it and then obviously learn it on both sides. Oh, hell yeah. Don't mess with me. That was awesome. Except I went out of frame again. We'll try to angle it this time. Whew. Or maybe I'll come towards you. Start over here because I know I'm going to travel. I keep going out of frame, but I just got Cloud Hopper both sides. And I realized my mic wasn't plugged in, that's why there's music over it now. But now, I'm just gonna flow. We got the traveling tricks done, the traveling patterns. Now we're just flowing. I'll go facing. Behind me would be my north. Hopefully, it's a good view. You can see me, and I'm not silhouetted. But calisthenics is the goal. We're gonna be doing a lot more stuff as time goes on, and calisthenics can be a huge part of that. Huge part of my muscle building process. Just the skills that I want to acquire. But I suck at calisthenics. Suck. I was watching pull-ups that I was doing the other day. Can't even get my chest over the bar with assistance. And the reason that I'm using assistance is because of my shoulder. I have a slap tear, a superior slap tear in my labrum, in my shoulder. And that's been going on for a long time. There's a video, tore my labrum. And just over time, I've learned about new modalities, new ways to heal it. And rope flow was kind of that like first thing that got me into healing my shoulder. Rope flow was that first modality, and it just snowballed from there. So, like I was saying, calisthenics is the goal. You know what? Screw this. I'm flipping you guys around. Look at these mountains, bro. Calisthenics is the goal, and I've always wanted to be getting into calisthenics. But no matter like what I did for my shoulder, a lot of rehab, a lot of PT exercises, like nothing really gave me the satisfaction that I needed. Just like a rotator cuff stuff helped, because I do have a weak rotator cuff. But to truly finish the job of strengthening my shoulder back to the point where I can do calisthenics was not doing it for me until I had a few of awakenings. And that was, if calisthenics is what I want to be doing, then with the shoulder, I need to be exposing my shoulder to those stresses. So I need to be doing calisthenics, even though my shoulder would hurt. Like I would do sets of pull-ups and my shoulder would hurt for the whole next week and just feel terrible. And so I had a PT who I still go to this day explain that to get into the calisthenics, I need to start small. And that is like doing 1 or 2 sets of pull-ups a week assisted. Really starting from that base layer and moving from there. And it's hard to swallow that pride, you know, to be like, okay, well, I have to start from literally zero. But if I want to avoid surgery, then I need to swallow that pride. And so that's what I started doing. And then in the meantime, I got into rope flow to help that spine decompress, get a movement practice in there that I can really flow with, enter the zone, work on some technicality that's low impact, get some movement through the shoulders. And I can't lie, there's some patterns that will bother my shoulder either after a heavy upper body day or just in general, but it's just about finding that position that feels okay and doing those patterns at a pain-free level. And getting your body to move as a machine, as a full system, not piece by piece, which is what modern fitness gets us to do. It's ridiculous. So with rope flow, I started exploring a little bit and incorporating other stuff. All of which is flow based clubs. And I'll tell you what, I've never had consistent, like right now my shoulder is feeling it, but I've never had consistent, like if I'm doing the clubs, even just a set of each pattern a day, I've never had consistent good feeling in my shoulders. And that's because I've been doing sets of these crazy weird patterns that you would have asked me to do 2 years ago. I wouldn't have even thought about trying. I would have said, nope, I'm not trying that. Which is freaking ridiculous. You need to stress your body so it adapts. We've all been told the lie of stay off of it, rice it. It's freaking ridiculous. And so now, my shoulders consistently feel like they're getting better, and I still have those setbacks. Don't get me wrong, I still have times where I'm like, my shoulder doesn't feel good. But I'm consistently seeing 2 steps forward more than multiple steps back. And that's a combination of working on pull-ups, working on deficit push-ups and building them into dips, as well as incorporating the clubs and the rope. And luckily enough, any problems that I have in my back are also helped by these flow patterns, so that I can get into calisthenics, which is, when it comes to strength and hypertrophy, exactly what you want. but then you have to incorporate full body movements. This is how our body was supposed to move. I mean, when you look at a warrior, the warrior used his whole body as a machine and didn't just do a bro split, chest and tries, back and buys. That's not how they trained. No, they trained with clubs. They trained with maces, which I don't have yet, but man, do I sure want them. And weapons, right? So not only were they getting strength because they were flowing around weight, but also because they were using their body as a system, not piece by piece. Right now, I'm not just using my shoulder to spin the stick around, and by all means, I'm not good at this, except for that Obiani from Star Wars. I think that comes naturally for most boys because they just love like swords and Star Wars. I love Star Wars. In fact, check this out. The whole reason I learned this trick was because of Darth Maul. I should have thought of that before I did the B-twist. Anyways, the whole reason that I got into tricking. Hey, I got the phone out, camera died. Everybody just kind of left the park at the same time. Kind of got it to myself. The sunset's looking really pretty. Anyways, I'm going to train some flips. This will be the last flip I do. I know I look ridiculous with the stick, and I don't know how to use it. Right now I'm just using my imagination as Darth Maul. I did buy a book for bow staff training, so I do want to learn the patterns and the cuts that they use. Or the strikes, rather. But this will be the last flip that I try. So this is going to be something I'm going to be doing daily. Not daily, but multiple times a week. It's nice that we have this here. My feet are a little bit slippery. Just getting some hanging, some swinging in. Wait, 1 second. I got something. Get some hangs. I'm going to use a little bit of support and go to one arm. I mean, I can. There we go. And just switch. Treat it like the monkey bars. Now, one thing I discovered that I haven't done in a very long time was this. I haven't done this except for the other day in a long time. And as a kid, I used to do this all the time. All kinds of stuff. And it feels so good on my body, yet we never do it anymore. Nobody ever just messes around on a bar. Ever. I don't anymore. And then I wonder why my shoulders are so stiff and my back is so stiff. My neck is so stiff. It's because we don't do shit like this anymore. As kids, we would do it all the time. And now, never. So I'm really glad and grateful for that right there. Because I'm going to be coming back all the time, or any park for that matter, and playing. Oh man, look at these Mountonias. Wow. If you think for 1 second, if you think at all that the sun is a bad thing, for whatever effing reason, you think that it's a good idea to get rid of the sun, that the sun is bad, I don't care. I'm going to tell you right now, you will hate my channel. No matter what time of day, what time of year, what time of decade, what time of century, what time of millennia. The sun is a good thing. A great thing. The sun is a great thing, and it gives life. I don't care what you believe in. Yeah, the sun is what gives us life. And well, I mean, most every, if not every video I make is going to say that. I'm going to say something good about the sun. If you think for 1 second that the sun is a bad thing, you've completely lost your mind, and you can just click away from this video right now. Because I don't want you as a viewer if you think that at all. Sunrise sun is necessary, middle of the day sun is necessary, and sunset sun is necessary. You can never recreate the sun, and you can't recreate that either.